Good evening and welcome to the Selectmen's meeting of November 5th. I'd like to start first by conveying some sad news. Sue Kaiser, who's been a dedicated employee of the town of Dover in the accounting office since 2007, passed away earlier today. And we would like to extend our condolences to her daughter and family and friends. She was a wonderful person and she will be missed here. It's customary in Dover, if a current employee does pass away, that we lower the flag by vote of the Board of Selectmen. So I would like to make a motion in Sue's honor and memory to lower the flag for 2 days, Thursday and Friday of this week.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. First formal item on the agenda is an update on 46 Springdale. Yes, it's still on the agenda. This time with wonderfully good news. The November 4th, yesterday's election was amazing, a tremendous turnout for in Dover. The vote for Springdale was 2018 to acquire the property through debt, 609 opposed, and 1 abstention. So for a total of 2,628 total votes. So I actually didn't do the math, but
77%.
70, thank you very much. 77%, not quite the 96% of special town meeting, but 77%, pretty overwhelming. And I want to thank everybody who came out to vote, who spent the time to read the material, to attend the many, many meetings that we had on it, and to give this a thoughtful consideration. We're going to talk a little bit now about what the next steps are. Before we get into the ad hoc committee, which we have committed to establishing, I'd like Mr. Ramsey just to talk about the process between now and final closure.
The legal folks are finalizing the title work and working the closing documents as we speak. And there's essentially 2 benchmarks for the selectmen. One is to negotiate the occupancy and use agreement with the seller of the property, and then the other is to authorize the chairman to execute the closing documents as we get close to that. We're hoping the financing will be in place by mid-December, and the closing date will be early January.
Okay.
On the checklist that I was given, is the occupancy license on that?
It is.
It's number 9.
Number 9. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And if this is a perfect document that I wish people could look at and understand how much work went into the study, review, and ultimate decision on this particular property. A great town-wide effort. Concom, under Candace's leadership, planning, Mark Sorrow, open space, Board of Health, and I know I'm missing people, and I'm sorry if I miss you, but a tremendous effort on behalf of everyone. And I might add, I got a call from Mr. Snyder today to thank the selectmen and all the committee members. And he stated it was his wish that the town retain the land to begin with, but you know, money talks funny languages sometimes. But he's very, very thankful that the town decided to buy that piece of property. So I relayed Mr. Snyder's wishes there.
Well, I think the whole process, as we've said numerous times in various meetings and open hearings and so forth, that the whole process has just been an exceptional example of not only teamwork among the elected and appointed folks that have some kind of jurisdiction over all of the issues, but also from the citizens who came to attend special hearings and the special town meeting. The attendance was amazing. So I think this really, the whole process just set a bar for future things. Hopefully we won't have too many of these going forward. But it was wonderful to see.
Yeah, great. So
we committed to create an ad hoc committee to study any and all possible uses of the 27.2 acres. with a goal of being able to bring something to the town, or several things to the town, depending, at the May 2016 town meeting. Seems like a long way away, but with the amount of work and options that are already known to us, that's a very, I think, ambitious time schedule, but nevertheless, a good goal to have.
Agreed.
So we had asked folks to contact us if they were interested in volunteering. I received 18 requests, and everybody filled out a form, and we appreciate that. So what I'd like to do tonight is just go through. The process will be that we'll divvy up the 18, so 6 apiece, convenient enough, to chat individually with those that have expressed interest, get a little bit more information and background, and then we'll make a decision. By the next Board of Selectmen's meeting, I hope to have a draft of a formal charge for the committee that we can look at. And our goal would be to have the committee put together by the end of this calendar year, so it can start work early January.
Good. Are we shutting off the people from putting their hand up and trying to get on the committee this evening? Because originally we talked about, Thanksgiving. Halloween being sort of a deadline.
Is that what the email I said? Jim sent out an email to
Yeah.
everybody. Okay. Well, I'd hate to miss somebody who'd be a wonderful committee member who just either didn't get around to it or didn't know about it, happened here tonight, or read it in the paper,
Right.
coming up or whatever. So maybe we sort of informally keep it open till Thanksgiving, if we're gonna be making decisions.
When is our next
by
meeting?
December.
The 20th.
The 20th, which is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving?
It is.
So it's,
No, thanks, right.
I think
It's
it's
Thanksgiving's the 27th, I
and
believe.
it's a
Thursday
Wednesday.
before.
No, I think it's a Wednesday.
So then it's the 19th.
Is it?
I think it's the
Sorry, I
19th.
asked this question.
It's actually, it's Thursday the 20th, I have it in my book,
Okay.
Thursday the
Okay,
20th.
so, but we really can't make appointments until we decide on the charge and the size of the committee and
Okay,
everything
so we have a
anyway.
little while.
So
Good.
maybe a two-phase process of, by the next meeting, hopefully, coming up with the charge,
Okay.
and then deciding on the folks at the next meeting
Okay,
in December.
So should we contact people prior to the next meeting?
Yes.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, we don't have the formal charge to share with them, but I think we're all sort of on the same page as
Right.
to how to proceed, so.
So to be clear, if you still want to put your hand up for this committee, do it as soon as possible. If not, we can make decisions and create a committee within a month or two, I guess. A month. I
Yep,
should say.
contact the selectmen's office, we'll get you out a volunteer form. Like we've done today.
Good.
Thank you, Ramona, here for transmitting all those. So if we pull out our package, if we could just go through, it's probably a good idea, not, if you know a candidate, not to be the one to speak with them, so that we have an opportunity
Correct.
to get to know folks that we don't know.
I
So
know the first one.
I don't.
Neither do I.
Okay, so I'll take that one,
I do not know the second.
nor do I.
Nor do I.
Okay, Robin, will take that?
Sure.
Let's see, Carol, Robin, Jim.
We all know.
Jim? Just going in order, sir.
We have so much fun up here.
A true coincidence. Really? Couldn't have planned this at all.
I can't wait for your last meeting up there.
Applicant number 4.
Don't know it.
Do not know, do not know.
So let's see, that would be mine. Just keep going in order here.
So why don't we just keep going in order?
Next one
And
is
if we know,
is
and if we
Robin.
know the person, then we
Okay.
can.
I do know the next gentleman.
Okay, so then I'll take that one and you get the next one. Do you know?
Yes, but I'd like to
Okay.
talk to him.
Okay. Okay, and then,
This would be
that
you.
would be you. No, that would be you.
No.
Yeah, no,
Always
that would be
switch.
you, because you switched the,
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Okay.
So now we're on to Haven Street.
Yes.
Is that okay for you?
I know, associate, I know.
Okay, so I can do that one. And then you can do the next one?
Okay.
Yes, okay. And then Robin, you do the next one?
I have to make sure. I got messed up somehow.
Oh, see?
Okay, I'm back on track.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
okay, sure.
Okay, so that's that, okay.
Oh, come on.
JD on this one.
Killing me.
I'll do the next one. Robin?
I'll do the next one.
Okay.
No, just, I have worked on another committee with this person.
Oh, really?
But I don't know them very well.
Okay, okay. Jim?
For, this one. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to, yeah.
Okay. I'll do the next one. Robin? Oh,
I know this person.
so do I. Robin, will you
I
want to do the
don't.
last one?
I'll do the last one, I don't know the person.
Great.
Good. Everybody has 6?
I don't know. I got mixed up somehow
That's it.
along the line.
We'll do this right there.
She's in charge.
Three, 4, 5, 6. 6 there.
I have 7.
I have 7,
That's
Robin
what I
has
thought.
7.
Yeah.
So let me on your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
Oh,
have-
whoops, whoops.
I have 5, I think.
And I have 8.
You have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I told you I got confused
Yeah.
along.
No,
Oh, because
we
this
got
isn't mine.
Oh, that's it, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you still have 7,
Right,
right?
right.
Okay,
I'll
so
take one of Robin's
Yeah,
then.
why don't you pick one of yours to get to Jim?
It's on the top.
No, that's, no.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so now I have to figure out,
Okay, good. Riveting television, by the way.
Riveting, yeah. Throw it up in the air, we could have thrown it up in the air.
they now know I'm a space shot, because
So let's try, I know it's gonna be hard to, find time and connect and everything else, but let's try to, by Thanksgiving, to have spoken to these folks.
Good.
I think what I'll do is send out an email and
Yeah.
set up a time.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
that I
idea.
can do-
Yeah. And we do have the email address for everybody. so,
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, that works out well. Okay, so I will try to have the draft charge done for the next meeting.
Okay.
Anything else relative to this process?
I think it would be good to have the charge.
Yeah, so the charge will include some deadlines in the year 2015 to go to a town meeting 2016. Good.
Yep.
No, I think we're at such an infant stage right now that it's the first good step to get the ad hoc.
Okay.
We've good 19 people who put their hands up, so that's good.
Yep.
Now, the design of it, as far as you have, I guess we'll call them voting members. Now, we're gonna have certain departments in town who definitely want to say in this particular matter also, whether it's planning, whether it's Concom, open space. What about the idea of having pertinent town departments have liaisons to this crowd also?
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Right, I think that's a great idea. I had almost assumed that that's what we would do.
And
Because we need
not-
the committees or the committees that, and some of the departments that were involved
Right, right.
get
right.
us to this point,
Yep.
to continue to be involved.
It's not only if they want to have a say, it's that they have an expertise.
Right.
Right, yeah, more importantly.
And so forth.
Yeah, okay.
So we make those as non-voting liaisons.
Yeah.
Okay, either on the committee or on the subcommittees that get formed.
Right.
Right,
As well.
right.
So that's an important aspect of it. A core group, a liaison group, a charge that you're gonna work on with timeframes in mind already, good. Okay, I think we're going down this road.
Okay, and I think you should make a point when we speak to these folks to see that if they don't get appointed to the main committee,
If there
would they be willing to be considered for a subcommittee?
Right, especially
Express
given,
interest.
especially if certain people have a skill set.
Some of them
that
have very
they're-
specific, yeah.
Right, that really are fitting well.
Sure.
The other
Okay.
thing is, once this gets going, we should, the website was such a huge success. We should continue to put updates on there. You know, I think we got a lot of traffic on the 46 Springdale Ave website.
Interesting, our IT gentleman today, because of the results from last night, took everything off the website, but it'll go back
I'll
on.
be back on tomorrow.
For
We're
that
over.
one reason.
If only with that simple.
Yeah,
Right.
there was, now the real fun begins.
Yeah,
Well, because I think, you know, there's, based upon the vote, there's a tremendous need or desire to continue to get information.
I agree with you.
What's going on there.
I agree with you.
And I think that was a big success with respect to this process, the website and keeping people informed.
Good.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
I have nothing else to
Wonderful.
add to
Good.
this.
Thank you. Review revised Selectmen's fiscal year 16 capital budget request. So the last two meetings, you've been reviewing the capital budget requests for police, highway, and Selectmen. And we approved them all last week, but I believe there's a revision to the Selectmen due to the, some input we're waiting for on final pricing.
Yes. And those numbers, you'll note the asterisks have been removed, if I said that correctly, for items 2 and 3, placement of the upper level carpeting at the library. We've refreshed that number, so we're recommending $73,000 there instead of the 60 that had been there previously. And in item 3, the library painting of the interior, that was originally listed at $30,000 and is now $52,000. And essentially, that represents the soft costs involved with creating specs and bidding assistance, as well as some price escalation.
Okay.
One of the things that I had asked Mr. Ramsey to look into was the quality of carpeting that had been priced, because when we went to do the children's room in the library a couple of years ago, we had priced it at a relatively mediocre grade of carpet, and the Friends of the Library chose to upgrade it through their own funds for the difference, and I didn't really want to get into that again. So has this been reviewed with Cheryl and the?
It has, and it's the same quality, in fact, same manufacturer pricing for the new carpet as there is for the carpet downstairs.
Oh, okay.
They're on the same page.
Very different than that institutional look of carpet.
You know, another benchmark may also be the Chickering Library, because didn't we put new carpeting in there last year or the year before?
When was that done?
There was a
At
lot.
Chickering?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, there was the Chickering Library, or has that not happened yet?
I don't recall, to be honest.
There was the carpet in the admin area
Right, that was done during the summer? a
that
couple
was
years
done
ago?
with their own funds.
Right, I
Like
remember that.
2 years ago or something like
Yeah,
that. But there was something about the
Because I remember
library.
going for a tour,
So that was probably before the,
right, so it may have been 3 or 4
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I'm actually going to be there tomorrow morning for a meeting, so I'll
See if they have new
check it out.
carpeting.
Yeah.
The,
If they do have new carpeting, it's pretty industrial.
Yeah, it's probably not the same quality.
Because you know, the first thing you notice when you go down to the children's library, where I'm spending a lot of time these days with my grandkids, it's a
Yeah, I wanted to tell you
beautiful,
new.
beautiful carpet, absolutely stunning. I mean, really, what I'll call private quality.
I should go check it out.
They did an incredible job there. And they use a lot of their own funds.
Well, I saw the new bookshelves,
Yeah.
and I was just amazed at how the children's room had changed in the 14 years that I've been in
There you
Dover.
go. They didn't have iPads on the columns
No,
back then.
no, they didn't. It was a much more fun place than I had remembered.
We got basketball, hoop, all
Right,
kinds
it's
of stuff.
very interactive.
Yeah, yeah.
May I ask a question on there's 3 items left out in the out years, quite honestly. I have the to be determined pricing. He's working on that, Dave, so this will change again?
I don't believe it will, Mr. Dolly. That's so far out that we'll probably wait until we have a better idea. This was really just to identify.
Well, there's one in 2017. So you'd go to Blue Book with a TBD?
Yes, we've done that before.
Okay, I just,
Didn't we just fix that? Number 9.
We did repair the surface.
yeah,
The idea with this was more of a more dramatic aesthetic improvement to
oh,
the
okay.
approach, so that it's more looks like a community center as opposed to an old school that's had the surface repaired. But the surface came out so well that the board may choose down the road to delay this or even eliminate it. But, yeah, because that really looks very nice now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
does.
go over there a lot, it looks great.
Yeah, fixing all that concrete that was.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
In the public restrooms at the Carroll Community Center, refresh my memory at the 5:30, does that include the thought process of the changing room and all that?
It does not include a
Right.
standalone changing area. It includes a changing station within the renovated
Right.
footprint.
Okay, good, thank you.
Okay, so that new total for the fiscal year 16, Selectmen's capital budget request is a total of $805,000. 530 for the public restrooms, 125
Wait,
for
which
the library
Oh,
combined,
Yeah.
and 150 for the repair and painting of the floor in the fire station. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the capital budget?
I'll second, I'll, so moved on your statements, thank you.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great.
Just for clarification, I think people should understand it's rehabbing 4 restrooms, not just one.
That one. Very good. What you do until presentation is at the capital budget committee meeting.
Do you have a schedule for capital budget already, as a member of the capital budget?
Right, so we haven't, our next meeting is on the 18th, which I can't attend. I think the selectmen's are not there. I think highway and maybe fire,
Okay,
but not selectmen's. I don't have the whole thing in front of me, but,
because you probably do a walking tour of the restrooms, I imagine, and I'd like to see the apparatus, the floor underneath the apparatus at the protective agency building, so.
yeah, no, I think all of these, I think the capital budget committee and the warrant committee, actually, when they get to it, between the Carroll Community Center, the fire, and the library,
Yeah,
they really deserve a field trip. Yep.
good. If you can just keep us appraised on those meetings, that'd be
Will
great.
do. "2014 Town Report." Who's doing that? You? You?
I can speak to that. Kathy Weld was in recently, and the town report committee has gotten together for the first time this year in anticipation of the 2014 town report compilation and production. So they have asked the board to send a notice out in mid-November notifying the various boards and departments that the town report committee is back to work, and the committee itself on the 17th of November will send out the specifics on the formatting, the guidelines on the formatting for all the reports, and also the 2013 report for those various departments and committees, so they can use that as a reference point for this year's new report. And they are asking that all of those reports are turned back in to the town report committee via the town report email address by January 16th, 2015, so that they can then start the second half of their process
So is this basically the same letter that's been sent out the last
It
couple of
is,
years?
it
Yeah,
is.
we're
Yeah,
just changing dates and,
Essentially.
okay. Do we have a list, do we know that it goes to, that it's a comprehensive, appropriately comprehensive list of boards and committees that get the letter?
You have looked at that list before, and there were groups that were added, ad hoc committees, and then they were taken off once they completed their work. I'm not sure if we have any new.
Could you just get us a copy of the current list?
Certainly.
And if any of us have any additions or deletions, just to let Greer know?
You can certainly compare it against this.
Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
don't, you know, but.
Right, some of
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Yes, I mean, for example, we took off tobacco advisory for the Board of Health because that hasn't been funded for several years, that
Mhm.
report. You know, little things,
Right,
little
yeah.
adjustments, but certainly I can.
Okay.
Okay.
List of people.
I mean, we do have, even though, you know, it's the vast majority of our boards and committees are consistent from year to year, we do have some that come and go, and
Yes, yes,
so it's always good to take a look back to make sure,
yes,
so,
we can do that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we need to take a vote to approve this, or I just need to sign the letter?
The dates, you could vote on the dates.
Okay, so I move that we authorize the town report committee to request that all reports are due in by January 16th of 2015, per the letter that will be signed by the Dover Board of Selectmen and sent out next week.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So we don't need to vote on the date the letter's going out, just.
We go, yeah.
Yeah, that's more just sort of a matter of coordination
Okay.
with that, and having that so we delayed for a week.
Okay. So I would make a note, I've sort of I've just kept notes as the year has gone around, that we make sure this year that we have the Park and Rec.
I was gonna say it, but I didn't wanna tip the shot. The revolving fund summary.
The revolving
I
fund
don't think
summary.
anyone will forget.
Okay. And that we have something in our report about the gifts that we've been approving, a paragraph on that, and that we have a paragraph on OPEB for educational purposes,
Okay.
so. Hopefully by the time the report gets done, we'll have the updated information for the OPEB analysis. Great. Okay, next item. Oh, it's that time of year. The Massachusetts Municipal Association meeting is held on two days in January every year. It's an opportunity for all the mayors and selectmen and others, government officials, to attend a series of breakout sessions and keynote addresses on issues that are of interest to municipalities and those of us that are interested in the running towns and so forth. It can be very informative. Plus, there's a great trade show, which always gives us good information about stuff that's out there, as well as a lot of swag. So, this year, it's on Friday, January 23rd, and Saturday, January 24th.
I do have one note that I would love to go to Grab, by the way. I would love to go. Legal Seafoods, they're shutting that particular restaurant down at the Convention Center. Yeah, they wouldn't renew their lease.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll prepare bag lunches for all of you, not to worry.
Now, I don't know. the
Heated
timing.
allergies, anybody?
I don't know the timing of that, so we might just slide
We'll
by.
have to look into that a little bit.
We definitely will.
There's a great Italian place across the street. Ever been to Lucca?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's fantastic. Anyway, well, we'll have to look into that. That's a major issue here. It's a luncheon fair. Tradition. Oh, my
Tradition,
goodness.
it is tradition.
Oh, there's always time to start new ones.
That's true. That is true. That is true. So, do you just want to know whether we're all going to go?
Yes, please, and which days?
I'm going Friday.
I'm going Friday.
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 The dinner speaker is one of my favorites.
Oh, who's speaking at the dinner?
Peter
Peter
Sagal?
Sagal.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love
Wait,
Peter
Wait, Don't
Sagal.
Tell Me?
Oh, he's
I love that
fantastic.
show, the quiz show.
Oh, gee, maybe I'll
It's a
take
radio
it for
show,
dinner.
right.
Do we have to do a special sign up for dinner? Wait, it's dinner, yeah, that's,
We'll
oh,
probably
that's
get,
Saturday night. Oh, no, which dinner
It's
is it?
Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday night dinner.
yeah, we usually get one of these and it tells you what.
Yeah, no, it's right here, it's Friday night,
Oh,
7
okay.
to 9.
We can sign you up if you'd like. It is an additional cost for the Friday night dinner.
He is so good.
He's excellent.
Well, let us all think about it individually and let the Greer know shortly.
It's the only perk the selectmen get.
Dinner?
It's the only perk, so.
I didn't realize he wrote a book,
No, neither did I.
The Book of Vice, Naughty Things and How to Do Them.
Whoa.
Gee, you'd think that would be in my own library. I mean, really. You know, pages thumbed down and everything else.
Right. Now I'm gonna have to go
He's-
get
yeah,
that
he's
book.
good. I know exactly, it's gonna be a run on it. Okay.
Please, yeah, let us
Okay.
know. and we'll get you signed up.
2015 already, holiday calendar. So this is a calendar that we publish every year. It gives the official holidays recognized by the town of Dover. The townhouse will be closed on those days. Right? And we go from New Year's, MLK, President's Day, Patriots' Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day 2016. The recognition of some holidays that should not be, have various meetings scheduled in the evenings or during the day. So, looks like our standard calendar, just an update of the date.
It is.
Okay. So I move we approve the 2015 calendar as submitted. Do I hear a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Prior notice. So we have a prior notice here for $1,900 to cover tuition and travel associated with training additional personnel on our KVS software. The KVS software is software we bought, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago or something like that, that runs our accounting system and our budget system. It's what the warrant committee uses when they review all the budgets, and it issues all the monthly reports that departments get on their spending history. And it does require training. So when we have new people coming into the accounting office and so forth, that's what we do. So this is just a prior notice. Okay? Do I have a motion to approve the prior notice?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
We have two sets of minutes here, the first of October 9th. Any comments?
No.
No, I do not have any changes to these minutes. Excellent minutes. Maura, you're responsible for the minutes now? Excellent minutes.
We're all caught up.
Yeah.
I noticed that, I was gonna say something.
I'll
I-
make,
Do you
okay.
want to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to accept the meeting minutes of October 9, 2014.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then we have the minutes of October 23rd.
We have no special licenses this evening.
Gee, you'd think with the holiday season
I know,
coming up.
I know.
I
Careful
can't
what you wish
remember the
for.
last meeting we didn't.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
The fall was very busy.
It was. I expect to look at a slew of them last.
God, there's a bunch of holiday parties,
season.
yeah.
I would think so.
I have no changes to these meeting minutes.
No, these meetings were
Neither do I.
absolutely
These were good,
perfect, Mona,
too.
thank you.
I'll make the motion
He
to
wants
accept
to
the
do
meeting
something.
minutes of October 23rd, 2014.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent job, Mr. Dollar.
That's it for the formal agenda. Citizens' comments? Anybody? No?
Actually, in my minutes, there was something about the corner of Church Street, was it not, is it Church Street and,
Oh, Church and Springdale.
yeah, I just wanted to follow up on that. What's going on there?
You're getting ready to put the experiment into place.
Okay.
You'll notice pavement markings that show the bump out, and barrels and cones will follow.
Oh, good. Okay, my other comments, I just want to thank all the townspeople coming out. I think it was 66% of the registered voters voted yesterday, something along those lines. So great turnout for everyone. So thank you for that.
I think we should also thank the staff.
Oh, absolutely.
Clerk.
Absolutely.
It was, I got here at 6:45, and I could not believe the lines.
Really?
That there were people standing in that little cubby over there and wrapping around. You could tell it was going to be a very busy day. I think it was a little trying on all the volunteers to have so many people that early in the morning, but they really did a great job.
And it continued that way. I came
That's-
around 1
that's what I
o'clock,
heard.
and every booth was full, and then I was holding a sign for about 2 hours, and the parking lot was coming and going, you know, we had police there and everything else, and this being Felicia's first statewide election like this, she did a great job, and the team did a wonderful job.
And a
Everybody
local
should
election,
be
so she
commended.
had two.
Yeah, the
Two.
town clerk was
Yeah.
forced to that.
Yes.
I talked to her on the
Yes,
phone, right,
she couldn't
yeah.
speak. She sounded very sexy, I must say.
Because even
As she told to me.
I came back into Dover at 7 o'clock yesterday evening, and the traffic was backed up to the bridge on Center Street.
Wow.
Yes.
So there were still people, there's still a lot of
Yeah.
people turning in to vote.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, the team did an incredible job, incredible job.
Could I make one comment about
Yes.
something that had come up in the meeting, the course of the meeting? When you interview the people for the committees around thinking about 46 Springdale, I happened to be at the Board of Health on Monday evening. They're looking for volunteers for their water study committee, and thought that it might be a great opportunity, as you mentioned, the other opportunity of serving on a subcommittee, that they might also be interested in helping out at the Board of Health, because this is going to be a long-term committee as well. And so I just thought I would mention that.
Appreciate it.
You're about to begin your talks with people.
Great, well, thanks Candace, that's good. I know they have something on the website about that
Yeah.
too. It's good to remind them.
Yeah, excellent.
Great, thank you. Anything else? Veterans Day is November 11th. The townhouse will be closed.
And it's a Tuesday.
And it's a
Which is
Tuesday.
Very confusing,
Mhm.
right?
Well, Veterans Day is one of the few holidays, right?
That-
That's
that's
always
on
on
the
November
actual
11th,
day.
right?
Yep.
Right, so, appropriately so. So, with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.